All you guys are your programs, and it's like, oh, I do this, and it's 7 weeks, and I program RP5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, now it's hard. Now deload. Yeah, how's it working now if you can't go to the gym? A lot of people have been messaging me a lot from other countries saying the gyms are closed. It sucks. What are we going to do? What should you do? Make a video on how to train and whatever when you're, stuck and you can't go to the gym. So I'm going to get into all that. I'm going to talk about what it is, give you some basic information so that you understand it, what you can do, and so on. Okay, before I get into that, I am not a doctor. I am literally not actually a doctor. So what I say is based on a normal person's knowledge, not a doctor's recommendations, okay? There's Gertie in the background. There's the pig. So, it's dangerous, okay? It can kill you. So can the flu, okay? So every year I get a flu shot so that I don't get sick as often. Girlfriend doesn't get the flu shot. I think it's stupid not to get the flu shot. Anyway, if you're in a country and your hospitals are not so great, your chances of dying increase. Unfortunately, it's very sad, but it's true, okay? Now, this just came out. The NBA is canceling games for the next, who knows, maybe it's a week, maybe it's a day, maybe it's 2 weeks, whatever, we don't know, okay? Rudy Gobert, one of the NBA players, actually got this, okay? And, I mean, this is kind of like hindsight or looking back, but he actually, at one conference on Monday, was touching all the camera equipment and touching all the microphones to kind of make light of it. Like, oh, I'm not scared of this. Bleh. And then 2 days later, he tests positive for it. So then you got to think, okay, the people that were touching the mics, their mics are like, oh, and it can survive on hard surfaces for a few days. I don't know how long exactly, but 5, 6, 8, whatever. Okay. So you got to make sure you don't spread it and stuff like that. So what do? You do what everything should be doing anyway. If you have the flu, pneumonia, these different things, you shouldn't sneeze on people. You shouldn't be next to people who are really sick because it can spread. It's like any disease is spread. You sneeze on someone, you cough on someone, whatever with someone, okay? The chances of getting it are high. If you're far away from them, you're not going to get it. Okay? What about wearing the mask? You're healthy. That ain't doing nothing. Well, next to nothing. You think you're not going to get something because you wear some stupid mask? I can't touch someone. It's touch my body and then I touch it later. I got a mask on. I open the door and it's on the door handle. Or I look the lid of the toilet seat and then it's on the mask. And then I wash it and then I scratch it and I eat an apple. Mask off when I get home, apple. It's on your butt. It's not going to protect you. If you already have it, don't wear a mask so you don't spread it on other people. Does that make sense? So this mask stuff, that ain't saving you. No. So it's like anything else. Wash your freaking hands. You go pee, wash your hands. You open the door, wash your hands. Use that freaking alcohol-y whatever stuff. You know what I mean. Put stuff on your hands and wash it. Wipe off the equipment at the gym if you're worried about getting a virus from someone. Do what you would do anyway. If you see somebody sick, how would you act around the person that's sick? Pretend people are sick and do that. That's how you should be doing things anyway. You know? Maybe you don't shake their hands as much. You give them the fist pump and then maybe you wash your fist. I don't know. Just be careful. Wash your hands. Don't rub your eyeballs like this and your hands and in your mouth and put your hands all in your orifices and stuff. Be careful. It's like getting pink eye. You got to use some of your common sense. Be careful when you're doing things with other people. You don't want to get pink eye. You don't want to get this virus. Wash your hands. Make sense? Wash your hands. What if you are already in a country and the gyms are closed? Well, guess what? You should have been training harder than last time already. You're already training really hard. And so, guess what it is? It's now deload week, or deload 2 weeks. You take 2 weeks off from the gym, unless you got a home gym and a friend and you can do that, but whatever. If you're just a regular folk in your gym membership and you can't go, it's deload time because you are already training hard. Are you going to lose all your gains? No! This happens. People go on vacation and take a week off from the gym. It's not the end of the world. You can still do cardio at home. You can still race on Zwift. I was like, man, I could invest in these stock market. I can race on a bicycle in my house against other people without even going to the gym. So if my gyms got closed, I'm going to just race on my bicycle at home and take a deload off the gym from lifting weights. Because guess what? I'm not only training hard once a week or once a month or once every mesocycle. All you guys are your programs and it's like, oh, I do this and it's 7 weeks and I program RP 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, now it's hard. Now deload. Yeah, how's it working now if you can't go to the gym? I tell this people all the time, train hard all the time. Eventually some shit is going to come up. You're going to get sick. You're going to have a wedding to go to. There's a snowstorm. You can't go to the gym. The power's out. All kinds of stuff happens. There's usually, I mean, this is unfortunate. There's always going to be a death in the family. Something health is going to happen. A virus, pandemic spreads. And so people can start getting this disease. And then the gyms are closed. You should have been training hard. Listen to me. You train hard, and then when this kind of stuff happens, then you have to take the week off or the 2 weeks off, whatever. Then you're going to go back. Is this going to end us? No. It's a little bit more dangerous than the regular flu. Yes, it's worse than the flu. The flu sucks. But we don't think of the flu as, oh my God, I'm going to die. But it kills people, especially old people. So this is really going to affect more old people, elderly. You know, 65, 75, 85, 95 years old. Or if you have a poor immune system, okay? If you're a generally healthy, fit 40-year-old, 20-year-old, the chances of you dying are maybe 1 in 300 or something. It's not great. I don't like those odds. It's not the freaking Walking Dead, people. You don't get a virus and then you're gonna switch into a monster overnight. It's not like that. It's a small little death rate. It's not like, oh my God, the world's over. I'm not trying to make light of it. I just want people to not overreact and think it's going to end us all. There's even people asking, am I gonna cancel my bodybuilding show in 2 weeks from now? No, we're in Canada, Nova Scotia. It's a local, regional show. It's not like every country in the world's coming down. It's not going to have thousands of people, okay? They canceled the World Hockey Championships in Halifax for females, for women. And that was disappointing. I'm disappointed to see that. I don't think it should be, but that's just my personal opinion. I don't think that the risk is that high. I personally think there's more risk of dying texting and driving, drinking and driving, and so many other things. I think peanut butter kills more people. I think shellfish kills more people. Personally, I think so many things are killing us that we just forget about, and we all jump on the bandwagon of one little thing that's trending and kind of in our heads right now. There's so many other things. For a while, it's an STD. Everyone's going to get AIDS, and everyone's worried about that. And no one's wearing condoms, and everyone's having sex. So I don't know what to say other than, yeah, this sucks. Make the most of it. Stay fit, eat healthy, and exercise. And don't just use it as an excuse to get fat. Just because the gym's closed doesn't mean you have to start eating more Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Okay? It doesn't mean that. You're allowed to eat less. You don't need to get fat just because you're not at the gym. Yeah, you can't train at your gym and it sucks. You're not going to be able to lift the big weights. You can still go for a walk. If you can't go outside for a walk, you can walk around the room. You can do circles around the kitchen. You can, okay? You can do push-ups. You can watch Chris Hernia or Chris Hernia, whatever. You can watch a guy named Chris do a bunch of core sit-ups for 5 minutes before bed, and you can wake up with a six-pack. He said it. I think he said it. Well, I'm exaggerating. He said something like, guaranteed to get abs in 2 weeks doing sit-ups before bed. Core work, whatever. Because he's really good looking with tattoos, so you have to believe it. Or you could do like V-Shred and just do 15 minutes of HIIT cardio at home 3 times a week and you'll be shredded. So don't worry about it. Just do stuff at home. Okay? Live can of soup and then eat it after. All these things I've said in previous videos. Don't worry about it. A couple push-ups and you're ripped. Just don't eat a lot of food. Put the fork down. That'll save you. Anyway, like the video, click stuff, bell, subscribe, and watch some of these other videos because this one sucks, but it's just the flu and the flu sucks. Anyway, GregDoucette.com for coaching, Greg Doucette, IFBB Pro. Check out my other stuff, and until next time, I am out. And I'm not out of toilet paper, but they were at the store.